stop using bad auto-tune. I'm going to show you how to use auto-tune on your vocals so that you achieve a perfect mix. Let's do this right after the intro. Yo, the name is Gosa once again, and still the solution career, providing solutions to your problems. Hit the subscribe button if you are new to this channel, turn on the notification bell, like the video, leave a comment and subscribe. Alright guys, we are in FL Studio now, and I'm gonna show you how to use auto-tune, the best settings. Alright, so first thing first, I'm gonna route this to mixer track 2, and let's open the mixer track. Alright, let's make it a little bit large like this. Now I want you to listen to the vocals without any effect.
Girlie handcuff me, she know they leave me. Yeah, she take it is why they beat me. Girlie give me love when I no need. Girlie give you more than is ever the gun they spoil man, but she careless. Say she loving me, she no need no one. Oh.
Big shout out to Lespo. Alright, now how can you use auto-tune? First thing is to know the key of that particular instrument or beat that you are using. If the beat or instrument wasn't made by you as a producer, I mean that beat or instrument was created by another producer, and if you don't get that key, then getting the best setting from auto-tune might be difficult for you. Alright, so how can you actually get the right key? Then I want you to install virtual DJ. Alright, install virtual DJ on your machine, and you can actually watch my video that will pop up on the screen. The link will be in the description box to know how to detect the key of any unknown beat using virtual DJ. But if you're gonna invest into expensive plugins, then I'll recommend AutoKey for you. Just invest into Antares plugins and you will get a great mix. Alright, so the first thing that I'm gonna do is to introduce the auto-tune, and we're gonna use auto-tune artist. Alright, let me make this one small. Subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Then guys, when it comes to auto-tune, first thing you have to do is to get the right key. As I said, so watch my videos and you will know the right key. All you have to do is to install virtual DJ. If you don't know how to detect the key, install virtual DJ, then just drag that particular vocals over here, and you can see the key is E minor. Alright, so now that we know the key, let's go back to FL Studio. Now, so let's change the key to E minor. So the first thing that you have to put in your mind if you want to get the best auto-tune settings is to know the right scale and the right key. Alright, so from there, you have to pay attention to these knobs over here. The first thing is the routine speed. The routine speed is how much you want your vocals to be auto-tuned. I mean how much you want your vocals to feel that T-pain effect. Alright, so when you crank this routine speed all the way up, meaning you are getting more auto-tune. When you crank it all the way down, then less auto-tune or less T-pain effect. Then the next knob is the humanize. When we auto-tune our vocals, when we crank it all the way up, let me play it for you.
Girlie handcuff me, she know they leave me. Yeah, she take it is why they beat me. Girlie give me love when I no need. Girlie give you more than is ever the gun they spoil man, but she careless. Say she loving me, she no need no one. Oh.
Alright, so now you can actually tell the difference with the auto-tune and without the auto-tune. So the routine speed is how much we want to sound, or we want to get that T-pain effect, or how much we want the auto-tune to pitch our vocals. Alright, then the humanize is when we introduce more routine speed, sometimes we sound like robotics and we don't want that, so we crank the humanize a little bit to make we sound a little bit auto-tune. At the same time, sounding like a human being. I don't know whether you get this. We don't want to sound more robotic, so we use the humanize to give a little bit humanization to our vocals. All right, so let's add a little bit humanize, and you can actually tell the difference now. Now listen.
Girlie handcuff me, she know they leave me. Yeah, she take it is where they beat me. Girlie give me love when I no need. Girlie give you more than is ever the and they just spoil man, but she careless. Say she loving me, she no need no one. Oh.
Super simple. And now the flex tune is a knob that you can actually use to control how much you want this routine speed to affect your vocals. All right, so the more flex tune you crank it in, or the more you crank the flex tune up, then the less auto tune you're gonna get from this particular auto tune VST plugin. Let's listen.
Girlie handcuff me, she know they leave me. Yeah, she take it is where they beat me. Girlie give me love when I no need.
You can actually tell the difference. The auto tune is not affecting our vocals, so we can actually push this thing all the way back. And if you want to add natural vibrator, you can actually play with this knob. Let me play as I crank this and exaggerate things. All right, so let's play.
Girlie handcuff me, she know they leave me. Yeah, she take it is where they beat me. Girlie give me love when I no need. Girlie give you more than is ever the and they just spoil man, but she careless. Say she loving me, she no need no one. Oh.
Let's reset everything to 0. Now, this is where you have to pay attention to if you are using auto tune. Now you know the right key, your routine speed, everything sound great. For you to get a natural vocals, I mean for you to sound like the legends, for you to get the best auto tune setting, then the routine speed you have to push it all the way back to either 20% or 30%. All right, you can just click here and enter 20% or enter 30% like this. All right, if you want your vocal to sound natural, use 30% routine speed. Listen.
Girlie handcuff me, she know they leave me. Yeah, she take it is where they beat me. Girlie give me love when I no need. Girlie give you more than is ever the and they just spoil man, but she careless. Say she loving me, she no need no one. Oh.
Alright, so now you can actually hear that this is super dope. We are getting less auto tune. Alright, let's try the 20%. And now, listen.
Girlie handcuff me, she know they leave me. Yeah, she take it is where they beat me. Girlie give me love when I no need. Girlie give you more than is ever the and they just spoil man, but she careless. Say she loving me, she no need no one. Oh.
This is great. Now you can tell the difference. So if you want your vocal to sound more natural, the best thing is to use the 20% or the 30% routine speed settings, and you can actually control the rest of the knobs. If you add 20%, just add 20% here. All right, if you go for 30% with the routine speed, push this one to 30%, and you can add a little bit vibrator to it. But the flex tune, when you push it to routine speed 20% or 30%, just drag everything all the way down to 0. Natural vibrator 0. Alright, then next thing you have to do is to play with the input type, either auto tenor or low mil. And guys, this will be the best settings. This is the best settings used by the legends. I mean, if you want to get the best settings for singers, this video helps you, give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new here, go back and practice. Let me know where you are watching me from. Until then, stay blessed. Listen to the vocals now.
Girlie handcuff me, she know they leave me. Yeah, she take it is where they beat me. Girlie give me love when I no need. Girlie give you more than is ever the and they just spoil man, but she careless. Say she loving me, she no need no one. Oh.